Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So this video is actually part 2 of my Halloween series where I'm pulling together some fun costume ideas. If you haven't seen my first video where I show you guys how to do a little Barbie look, definitely go check that out, part 1, and then this is the second video, but you could watch it out of order, not like that big of a deal. That one was just a little bit more simple, just pulling together some pieces from the store and just throwing it all on, making an outfit. This costume, however, did involve a little bit of DIY, but not like necessary DIY, just because I'm kind of crazy and just really want it to be like perfect to my full vision. So a little bit of unnecessary extra DIY, but I think the end product is really awesome and really cute. So if you want to see my next Halloween costume process, putting it all together, keep watching. So like I said in my first video, these Halloween costumes are pretty much just centered around pairs of shoes that I already own. So the pair of shoes that this costume is based off of is, I feel like there should be a drum roll. Just imagine a drum roll. Is my very sparkly pair of Steve Madden heels. And the inspiration to go with the shoes is none other than Cinderella, which, just a side note, was like my favorite Disney princess growing up. If you guys have a favorite Disney princess, leave in the comments down below. I'm curious how many other Cinderella fans are out there. Alright, so I'll go ahead and break down all of the pieces for this costume. So the first part of this costume I actually used in my Barbie costume, so kind of repurposing some of these pieces, you know, make it worth the investment. And that is going to be this little blonde wig. Cinderella obviously is blonde hair, not brown hair. So I thought it would be fun to kind of repurpose this wig that I got. I did see a couple of actual like Cinderella wigs online, but I don't know, I feel like they all look kind of funny, like cheesy, if that makes sense. So I do like having a real wig and then tying it up in a bun as opposed to getting just a full Cinderella wig style. And with it being a regular wig and not like specifically a Cinderella wig hairstyle, you can reuse it for other costumes or other needs if you just want to be blonde for the day. So I definitely think getting a actual, I say actual because this is just a $20 Amazon wig, it's nothing crazy nice. I feel like for most costumes, getting just like a basic wig as opposed to the wig that is super specific for that costume is a better investment and a better way to spend your money since you can repurpose it a little bit easier. Alright, and because I did just get that basic wig, I did have to get some Cinderella hair accessories. So on Amazon, I got this little headband and choker set, and this is obviously very specific for Cinderella. So it's this really cute little like rhinestoney headband which perfectly matches the shoes, and then this fun little choker that is the Cinderella choker that she wears in her dress. So got these two pieces from Amazon. And next we have some gloves, and I actually do like this more tulle kind of see-through style. I think it makes it feel more of like a Cinderella inspired look than trying to just straight up replicate her entire outfit. So I feel like with the wig and these not being exactly the opaque white opera gloves, I feel like that kind of gives it like Cinderella with the little edge kind of vibe. And this one did actually come in a pack of 4. So I have now 3 other colored gloves that, I don't know, maybe I'll use for another costume. We'll see. So yeah, these are the gloves I got. And then I also picked up a pair of white tights, and I feel like that was just a nice little added piece. I don't think it's super necessary for the look, but I think it kind of pulls together the whole princess look. So yeah, I got some white tights, and these are also from Amazon. It came in a pack of 2. Again, white tights you can totally repurpose, rewear just in your everyday life or for another costume. So like I said, buying costumes where it's not just straight from the costume store, you can definitely find these pieces that you can invest in and wear again in your regular daily life. So it's not just one sunk cost for a costume you're gonna wear maybe like one time. And then next up I got the dress. So this is just a little blue slip dress, and it's that perfect Cinderella color. I actually showed it to you guys in my Nasty Gal dress haul. If you haven't seen that video, worth checking out. Got some other cute dresses in there. But yeah, so like kind of the theme here, you can definitely rewear most of these pieces in some other way, shape, or form. So in my opinion, definitely worth going out and getting these separate as opposed to just buying one set costume. All right, and now for the main event, the shoes that started it all, the Cinderella glass slippers. So these are the super sparkly rhinestone heels from Steve Madden. I actually got these on Nordstrom Rack, and the DIY portion of this, I actually talked about it in one of my first videos actually. When I was talking you guys through some of my bridal shoes, I did spray paint the bottom of these. So they are this super sparkly spray paint bottoms. They turned out super cute, but I didn't protect the bottoms of them, so all the spray paint kind of like rubbed off when I wore them. I had to re-spray paint them, and then this time I added a little like seal on top of it. I have some footage of me doing this. At first, it was kind of a fail, which was a bummer because I had done this before, but still ended up failing a little bit. So I'll show you guys some of that footage of me trying to re-spray paint these shoes, because these shoes, I thought it was gonna be an easy, quick thing, and it became like a whole production. So let's roll the tapes. Hi, Cinderella outfit. So I'm going to pick up some spray paint for that, and I think that's about it for Cinderella. So we got some spray paint for the shoes. Oh, maybe some like painter's tape. I don't know if they'll have it here. I might actually still have some at my house, so I'll double check on that. But yeah, so a little bit of spray paint for my Cinderella shoes to just put them to perfection. So unfortunately, it kind of struck out with the Cinderella spray paint. I was checking their cabinet and it didn't look like they had the one that I originally used on the shoes, which I feel like I might still have some in my garage. And so I'll check on that first. So we'll see, TBD on that. And hopefully I do have some extra, or I could always just go to like another Michael's and check it out. Right, here's a little before look of the shoes, and as you can see, the paint definitely did wear off quite a bit on these ones. So what I'm gonna do first though is tape up the sides, so when I spray paint them, the spray paint doesn't get on the actual parts of the shoe. So I didn't have any painter's tape, unfortunately, so I tried kind of using just regular tape, and honestly, this did not work very well, or like at all. Like right when I started spray painting, it kind of just like fell off, wasn't very sticky. And here's the spray paint I used, and again, another kind of fail. It was definitely not working. All right, we keep it real on this channel, and that was a total fail. I'm sure any crafty people out there who saw what spray paint I was using knew that that was not the opaque enough spray paint for what I was trying to do. So we are back at Michael's, going round 2 to get some spray paint, and I guess now I can pick up some painter's tape, which is good. So yeah, we will try this again. These shoes, they will be worth it, I promise. All right, I have got the spray paint. I hope this one is the right one. I feel like I remember using this, mostly the gold one, for a lot of like my wedding stuff that I DIY'd, and I'm like pretty sure this one is the opaque one. I asked the guy in the store, but he like wasn't really sure. He was like, oh, it looks like it builds as you use it. I think that works. But another fail, they don't have painter's tape there, which I don't know why. I would assume they would, but he said they didn't. So now I'm off to Target to get some painter's tape, and I had to pick up other things from Target, so we're just gonna make a little trip out of it. And yeah, so the journey for these shoes continues. All right, I already know this Target is gonna be like a bloodbath. I literally just had to wait for parking in the parking lot because it was like literally full. So good luck to me. Right, so we got the painter's tape, we got some other items, and I think I'm ready now to go back home and finish spray painting these shoes. All right, here we are, round 2, this time with the painter's tape and the correct spray paint. So you can already see just the coverage of using the painter's tape is so much better than just the actual tape. And yeah, so then I'm just setting these up in a little box so I don't get spray paint like all over my backyard. And then this is literally just one coat, and again, so much better than the other spray paint. Then I did just one more coat on top, so 2 coats total, and I feel like that was perfect. All you need. Alright, so as you can see, I was finally able to get the correct spray paint, spray up the bottoms, and then what I did to seal it this time so it wouldn't rub off again is kind of this trick I found online. I actually did it to Louboutin shoes so the red bottoms don't like scrape off when you wear them. It's actually taking this like sticky tape and you just put it over the shoe to help preserve the bottoms of them. I really haven't had any problems with it. It doesn't make them like slippery or anything like that, and it actually does work really well in preserving the bottoms. The paint doesn't scrape off, so that is what I did to this pair, and that part was actually really simple. You just take the roll, trace out the shoe on it, cut it out, stick it on, and really simple, really easy, and they end up looking like this, and you can almost barely see where the line is. I guess, yeah, in this lighting you can see it, but really walking you don't see it on like the heel, just depending on where you cut the tape. I mean, you could go all the way up, but I like to cut it down here because you don't really need it on this portion, like that's not gonna rub off, but this will, and so yeah, I kind of just cut it across here. But yeah, so these are all sealed up. This glitter is not going anywhere. So I think now we're ready for a little before and after look. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one. You should be too. Guys, so this was my little Cinderella costume. The hair is a little of a process, but overall I think this is so cute. I know Cinderella sometimes gets a lot of hate, but honestly she was my favorite Disney princess growing up, and I saw this post online saying Cinderella wasn't looking for a man, she just wanted to dress up and go to a party. So same. Yeah, this was my little look princess outfit, and I think this came together really well even after the whole shoe saga, which, you know, you gotta nail the shoes on this. I mean, that's like pretty much 80% of the outfit is just the Cinderella shoes. Gotta be perfect. As always, I will link everything I am wearing today in my description on my like to know it, so if you guys want to replicate this look, or if you have similar pieces at home and need to just pick out a few of these items, it is all linked there for you guys to shop. I also linked some alternative options for this look, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, give it a like, also be sure to share it with your friends, give them some inspiration on Halloween costumes, specifically Disney princess inspiration. I feel like you could kind of replicate this formula for really any Disney princess, you know, like Belle, throw on a yellow dress, Ariel, throw on a green dress, you know, so this is kind of a nice little basic formula for some princess outfits. And like I said before, these videos are so fun for me to make and just put together these costumes for you guys. So please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified when I post all that good stuff. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.